Guys, I wait all year long to make these videos. I am so excited. Look, I got dressed. I mean, it's the same stuff you always see me wear, but it's themed, even to my nails red. I am very excited because today we're gonna be testing out some viral Christmas holiday different recipes that I saw on the internet and I really wanna try. Am I getting better at coming up with titles? No, I'm not. But I found a couple of really cool recipes. I found an interesting hack and I figured we could test it out together and just see what's worth making. I am very excited to be starting all of my different Christmassy related videos and recipes and all that fun stuff. So make sure if you enjoy this kind of stuff that you are subscribed. New videos here every single Saturday. Click on the notification bell if you haven't already so you are notified when that video goes live. And let's dive into some recipes, shall we? And we are going to start with, what do I feel like? So it's like everything is sugar and butter and chocolate. I'm very excited. Okay, so I think the first one I want to test out because it's going to need some time in the freezer is a hot chocolate stick, if you will. I know last year we did hot chocolate bombs. If you missed that, I 10 out of 10 would recommend that. That was a journey, it was a time, it was a roller coaster. But these are basically like little miniature pucks essentially, and you freeze them. They have all these different fun ingredients in them that are going to turn hot milk into hot chocolate. And I think that would be a great thing to either wrap up as a gift for someone or have a bunch in your freezer all ready to go. And then you can just like pop them into milk and it's like a great little treat. And who doesn't love hot chocolate? So we are gonna start with the recipe. It's a good place to go. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we are going to melt chocolate. Chocolate is good. Chocolate is an important part of hot chocolate. In fact, melting chocolate is an important part of hot chocolate. Or sorry, hot chocolate. I keep forgetting we're flipped. We're flipped, it's okay. So I have right here 18 ounces of chocolate. So I'm going to turn this into melted chocolate. Just going to double boiler it and watch it anxiously because when have I ever done anything in a chill and rational way? All right, nothing interesting is happening other than my mitt here is now fully covered in chocolate. Okay, chocolate. So to the chocolate, we are gonna add 1/2 cup of cocoa powder. Get that in there. 1 cup of powdered sugar. And 1 teaspoon of espresso powder. Also probably salt. I bet there's salt in it. Is there salt? Yes, there is salt. Ta-da. And it says 1/4 teaspoon of salt, but it's just basically like a healthy pinch. That feels good. Now we mix. Oh, why this bowl, Rachel? Couldn't have transferred it. No, that's more work. I'm gonna keep mixing this and then I'm going to add in some heavy cream. Come on, mix. Also, it's funny, I'm like testing out perfumes right now for another video on Rachel Loves. So I keep smelling chocolate, but I also smell the perfume. I'm like, woo! This smells really good, I like it. So far, so good. All right, I'm gonna add in 1/4 cup of heavy cream and then we continue to mix till it is all incorporated. Okay. It's a brick basically. But I think that's kind of the consistency you want anyway for these. They're supposed to be fairly solid. And then we also have my little mini muffin tray, which I have already sprayed. And now we're supposed to get this into this. And I think we're gonna do that with like a piping bag because that's what they recommended. And there are a bunch of like different topics you can kind of like sprinkle on top, or I'm gonna put some on the bottom layer as well because I think it'll be really pretty when you like pop it out, you know? So you could do like candy canes, marshmallows. I saw some people did like caramel, which was pretty cool. So I think I am going to go classic. We're gonna do some candy canes, but maybe also some marshmallows. I do have some marshmallows. We're also using those later. I'm so pleased to see these in the store. He's so happy. Okay, I need to break these, but Connor's napping. So I guess I'm gonna take these downstairs and just like get them with a hammer. Actually, better idea. Christopher, can you destroy these candy canes for me? Yay. Smoosh them, smoosh them. And now I'm gonna put this into a piping bag. It's supposed to make it easier to kind of get them into the little mini muffin trays. I'm gonna put this in here. I feel like I can basically like brick drop it in, you know? It's so chonky. Before I fill this up too much, I do want to make sure that this is actually gonna work, which I can only assume it does. I just have to make a large enough hole for this. This looks disgusting. Okay, so I'm gonna do some without the candy cane in it, just straight up hot chocolate. Is this even gonna work? This is so gross. Don't do it this way. I'm just gonna press it in. My hands are clean. But none of you saw this coming. Oh look, it's Rachel. She's gonna do baking. No, just kidding. She's just stuffing rabbit pellets into mini muffin trays. And I don't know how much to fill these. I don't know how sweet they're gonna end up being. So we're gonna try a bunch of different sizes. Maybe they need to be like full up to the top. I don't know. I wanna do some with some of the mini marshmallows too, because I think that's adorable. Don't waste your piping bags on this. Not worth it. And we're gonna do some with some marshmallows.
I broke him.
Broke him so good. That's perfect. Look at these.
It's kind of cool.
It is, until you look at it and you're like, exactly. It's less cool. So
It's cool once it's smushed in.
yeah.
Nice.
Now it looks nice. So come try it with me later. So I'm gonna cut up some of these marshmallows. I want like little chunks of them, or maybe not. Do I want little chunks of them? Just gonna put some on. Watch me do all of this and then forget which ones have what on them, because that's exactly what I would do. Okay, and then on this one, we'll like do almost like mini marshmallows. And I'm gonna put some, kind of like smoosh it in, because I'm worried they're just gonna fall off otherwise. Ooh, they're already like not sticking. Well, this is the test, right? Huh. Okay, now I'm gonna put my little, oh, the smell of candy cane. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, it's so good. You do have to like smush it in a little bit though. Otherwise it's just gonna like come right out, you know? And then we'll do some with just candy cane on the top. I just realized now that I may have overfilled these. Okay, I wasn't that far off. I thought I like severely overfilled them, but I think I'm only off by 2. Good for me. Okay, now I need this marshmallow, obviously, and this candy cane. Marshmallows and candy canes do not taste good together. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we are going to put some popsicle sticks in some of them. And I have 2 different sized popsicle sticks. I have these like little mini ones, because like maybe that works better for like stirring, you know? And I also have the longer ones, apparently for building a lovely cabin. Oh, these guys are thin. That's thin for a popsicle stick, right? Ugh! This is why you can't have nice things. I'm gonna do some with the big sticks and some with the little ones. That's enough. And now we want to do these guys. It's so small. Going to do 3 little guys. And this one right here. No, this one. No. One of the plain ones. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna go and stick these in the freezer so they can really set, and then we'll taste test them later, and we are going to make another fun dessert. And this recipe I actually found in like September, and I was so excited that I saved it, and I was like, I am making this. Come December, this is happening. And it is a hot chocolate monkey bread, and it's stuffed with marshmallows. There's like a chocolate ganache on top. I was like, yes, we need to try this. And we're gonna start with some biscuit dough. There's a lot of biscuit dough. We're gonna take each of these little discs and we're gonna cut them in half. I need a cutting board, a board that is for cutting. All right, cutting time. And this part is gonna be just very mechanical, straight to the point. We're taking marshmallows and we are putting them into each half of these little rounds. So we're just going to chop that, smoosh it out a little bit. We're gonna take our marshmallows that have congealed together. It's fine, it's gonna be fine, right? And we're going to smoosh it around and form it into a little ball, like so. Then we're just gonna do that 400 more times. I feel like this is something that I would do whilst watching a Christmas movie. I'm trying to think of my favorite Christmas movie right now. I think it's the classic Rudolph. I was gonna say Red-Nosed Reindeer. Doesn't even have a name apparently. The one that's like the animated one, but like really old school. That's a feel-good movie right there. Christopher, what's your favorite Christmas movie?
Lord of the Rings. It's got elves. Jolly man in white.
Christopher, not everything can be related to Lord of the Rings.
Company sets out from Rivendell on December 25th.
Christopher! Okay, well I'm gonna do 4 bajillion more of these, watch some shows, and I'll be back because the next step is super fun. All right, I think we did it. This, by the way, is 3 packs of biscuit dough. So I've been here a while. Now I'm gonna stick these into this bag here and coat them in hot chocolate powder. Don't worry, that's not all. Do you guys have like a traditional kind of recipe that you guys enjoy, like pulling out like once a year, just for the one occasion? For me, what I think of when I think of Christmas, my mom does not enjoy baking. My mom is a lovely baker. My mom does not enjoy it. But the one thing she makes, I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't know how much to add. I'm just pouring hot chocolate powder in here and I'm gonna shake it all up. My mom makes what we call Oreo log. I just call it the log. And in that way that you can only do with your family, I demand it every year. Also, Nanaimo bar. If you have not tried making Nanaimo bar, you are missing out. But just don't put the chocolate layer on top. You don't need it. I made it look so easy in the video. Come on, don't all clump together. I mean, I guess that is kind of the Christmas spirit. Everyone bonds together. All right, you know what? I've had enough of you. That looks good. Actually, you know what it looks like? It looks like I just coated marshmallows with hot chocolate. But now we take our bundt pan, or I guess whatever pan you want, but I would say bundt. And we are going to spray this, obviously. Good old Pam, doing her thing. And now we are going to layer these little puffs into our bundt pan. And they made it look so nice in like little concentric circles. So I'm gonna attempt this. And hopefully it looks cool, sped up. So I hopefully don't waste my time doing this unnecessarily. Also very curious if this is gonna be enough. I'm hoping. I don't wanna do more of these. All right, I think we are good. And now that these are in here, we have to cover them with some stuff before we bake them. And of course, one of the things has to be butter, but not just butter. We need to mix melted butter and hot chocolate together because there isn't enough in there already. I told you, this recipe is intense. So they took the butter, they poured some hot chocolate in, not a ton, but like that much. And they did a little mix. Gray. That looks disgusting. And then we're just gonna pour it over top. Delicious. And now, finally now, this goes in the oven. 30 minutes. And actually, this is baking. Timer 30 minutes. Go. We can go on to a hack that I saw for like decorating cookies, because this is a very like decorating gingerbread cookies and sugar cookies time of year. And I don't know about you, I have to wash my hands. I don't know about you though, I suck at it. Every year I feel like I attempt it and it just goes really poorly, but this is a really cute way to make them look really decorated, and I feel like this is gonna work for me. And did I make cookies? No, I'm using these from last year. I'm just testing the hack. I'm not gonna let these go to waste. Found them randomly while looking for icing sugar. And then for these cookies, we have some like a buttercream frosting, which I prepared in advance, and I have 4 different shades because they did them in like this layered look, which looked really, really pretty. And what color we're gonna do? They did more of like this color, more like a juniper color. I might mix in a little of the Kelly green, make it a little bit brighter, but we're basically going like darkest to lightest is kind of what we're doing here. I'm gonna take a little bit of the Kelly green. I'm gonna take some of this color too. I never know how much of this to add, so I'm gonna mix until we get a color we like. I always love when you're combining things with with food coloring in it, and then you find like a vein of more food coloring that you didn't see before, and it just like entirely changes the entire color of the whole thing. All right, that's phase 1. I feel like we need more. I don't like how it's going all like gray though. I don't like that. Let's add more of the Kelly green. And now we need to make all of these just like a nice gradient effect. And I also have the icing, like making white icing. So we're gonna add it to this one over here. Just shake it first. Okay, I'll be back when these are ready. And here are the final colors. I'm pretty proud of them. I feel like this one took me a long time to get, but otherwise pretty easy. And so now we get into the decorating. And the way that they do this is really cool, and they use a popsicle stick. So we basically take our cookie, we're gonna turn it upside down, and then we're gonna start with the darkest color. Basically, they created a bunch of dots. Like that all along the bottom. Oh, squished it. All right, something like that. And then they did this to it. Uh-oh, this isn't working the same way as it did in the video. You're supposed to do that all the way up. Now my cookie's like really tall, so I'm probably gonna do another layer of the dark color. I think I'm putting them too far. You need to be like right up against it and then push up like that. Okay, so I'm gonna try it on this one. Yeah, that's better. Oh, there we go. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, I just had my technique wrong. I feel like I want to do the bottom row again then, you know? I feel like we could do better. Is this a good idea? Probably not. Am I gonna do it anyway? Absolutely. I mean, it's not perfect because I don't want to like get into the next layer, but like it's better. And then we just need the like little snowy top. And then one at the right at the top. Ta-da! Oh, that's so cute. I mean, minus the what happened at the bottom there. So we're just gonna ignore that. But I feel like the idea is there. I'm gonna try again on this one. I feel like it's coming out okay. Oh, also the monkey bread. We have it right here. Please let that work. Ooh, she looks beautiful. It's not done yet because now we have to drizzle it with ganache. We have our beautiful ganache here, and we're just going to drizzle it all over. Oh, that's so aesthetically pleasing. Yup. Everything about this is yup. Is this too much ganache? It might be. I don't care. That looks amazing. Like, look at this. Look how beautiful that is. So I'm gonna let this cool for a minute so I don't burn myself. Ooh, Christopher, do you want to get some milk going and we'll try the hot chocolate?
Sure.
Yeah, and I'll show you my adorable cookies. This time I'm going to put dots much closer to the base here. Yeah, that's better. Look at them.
So cool.
Right?
Yeah.
It looks cute. Like, ignore this part on this one, but like look at the top part. Yeah. And I like got it.
Yeah.
That's such a cute way of decorating. It's so much easier. Ooh, so pretty, so Pinteresty. Flooding with icing, she tricky. But this is so much easier. Like the kids can find the colors they want and kind of like smoosh them down. Ooh, I am so pleased with this. Now for this hot chocolate, well, continue my cookie decorating. It's very fun. One thing I do want to test out is I want to try it with the hot milk and then putting it in, because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to take it with a stick and then like stir it and then voila, hot chocolate. But I'm curious if that's just going to cool down the milk and then you have cold chocolate. I am so happy cookie decorating. This is the first year that I've made aesthetically pleasing cookies that I'm like excited about. I'm excited about these. There we go. Ta-da. Oh, it's a little uneven. It's a little lopsided, but I still like it. Okay, look. Hot chocolate. So this is the marshmallow one, and as expected, the ones on the top don't stay on the top. I like the ones with the peppy mint on them. With the candy cane, I think that looks really cute. But I did some plain ones because I know that's like your preference is like plain.
Yeah. I don't want bits of candy in my hot chocolate.
Well, it's gonna melt.
I don't know, will it?
Hope so.
Yes.
That's the goal. All right, so we have hot milk. We're gonna start with the largest puck. And it has the cute little candy cane on both sides. I'm so excited. Let's see. I can hear the candy.
It's crackling.
Crackling. It's staying on the stick longer than I was anticipating. That's a good sign. Still stirring.
Is it, or does it mean it's not gonna melt?
Don't ruin all my hopes and dreams. I am curious. I'm going to leave one of these like this because I want to know if this is going to stay like this or is it just gonna like melt?
When it's no longer fresh from the freezer?
Yeah. While we're stirring that, we can dive into the monkey bread. And like really the only way to get into this is just like diving into it.
Right, yeah. I don't think it's supposed to be cut, is it?
No. By the way, do you like my outfit? I'm all like Christmassy. I contemplated wearing like, I had like tan pants and a green shirt, and then I was like, I could be a Christmas tree. And then I thought maybe everyone would think I'm crazy.
They might.
Let me know if you think it's a good idea. Christopher, did you just rip into it? Oh my gosh. Just trying to like, pick and choose. Well, I guess you kind of made one for me. Is it good? So excited. I want to know what it looks like on the inside though, because they had like all like, oh, look at the marshmallows. No marshmallows.
Yep.
That's really good. This is something I feel like you would dip into your coffee or have with coffee. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, the marshmallow kind of just disappears into sugar, which is fine.
Yeah, it's entirely gone. There's no like, ooh, look at that cute marshmallow. No, but I like that the dough itself isn't sweet.
Update.
It's gone?
Well, no, but it fell off.
Oh. I was like, wow, I got so excited. Is it like a big chunk in the bottom?
Yeah, fairly still.
Now, you also have a giant mug of milk for this, so.
What, do you make a tiny mug of hot chocolate?
I know, but like, I don't know for like portion sizes with the little thing, if that's gonna be like too weak, you know?
Maybe, but a small mug of milk would cool down faster.
This is also true. So yes, the dough. I like that it's not too sweet.
No, it's not
Because everything
crazy
else is
sweet, but it does need the chocolate for sure.
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah,
would
yeah.
not work without it.
I'm just saying, like, if this was like a really sweet, sugary dough with all this, I feel like it would be too much for me. It is perfect with the chocolate ganache, but it needs the chocolate ganache. Doing this again, would you put the marshmallows on the inside?
Yeah, I think so, because I'm getting some bits that are like crisped up with caramelized sugar. And I think that's a really good touch. So I think that's probably what marshmallows are doing.
This is so good. I'm so excited. These have all worked so far. Okay, is there any little bits left?
There are little bits at the bottom, but I think they'll incorporate over time. That looks chocolatey to
It
me.
looks good.
Yeah.
I got some marshmallows. But first I'm gonna have a sip of this first. It's still hot.
Yeah.
Like it's hot, hot.
I don't support you trying it without marshmallows. Who would ever?
I mean, I just, for science.
It's like, I'm gonna have this hot chocolate, but I'm gonna try it before I put the chocolate in and just have it as milk and see if it's good hot
Ooh,
chocolate.
it's not sweet enough. The ratio is off. But the mint, like the candy cane in it, is really nice.
I think that's good. And you're right, the mint is good. And it did melt.
It depends on how sweet you like your hot chocolate, to be honest.
Yeah, I guess so.
And it hasn't melted like weirdly either. You know what I mean? Like it's still, I think because it was so solid. Sorry, I'm gonna put in your marshmallows now.
Thank you.
But like,
So you're gonna start putting in marshmallows.
well, I mean,
Is there another bag downstairs, or
how many marshmallows do you, is that enough?
are we putting on a show for the camera? Like we,
That is a cup of hot chocolate right there. I mean, mine aren't the prettiest looking, but I can say that you could make them prettier and you could have them as like little mini gifts or something like that. But like, I'm gonna put those in the freezer and use them.
yeah, we're gonna have those for sure.
100%. That's awesome. I can't believe it, Christopher. 3 for 3, are you kidding me?
And this is a big win, this monkey bread.
So good. And it was not that difficult to do. That's awesome. The hack is amazing. This hot chocolate hack, stellar.
Yeah, really good.
Overall, massive wins. High five to us.
Nicely done.
This is amazing. I would eat this at Christmas.
Yeah,
maybe I
absolutely.
will eat it at Christmas.
That was a lot of cans of dough, though.
That was 3. You better go and make it before I buy all of the cans of dough and make this
Seriously,
again.
I'm gonna get more.
This was good and this was successful and I'm very happy.
3 very successful
Yeah.
ones. Yeah, very cool.
If there are any other recipes that we should test out, let us know in the comments. Let me know if you...
We should test.
I mean, do you want to be part of it?
I am testing in a way.
You are.
It's
I
a very
mean, you are
important
fully...
way.
You're just
Thanks
so
for coming to
integral.
our channel. We do a lot of things here. Like and subscribe.
Christopher, get out of here.
I will.
But if there are any recipes that you really enjoy and make a lot with your family, leave me a comment down below. I would love to know what's something that's a tradition for you. And make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Check out these videos on the side. I will put a full list of all of my like Christmassy, like baked good kind of videos all together so you can go and check those out. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you all in my next video. Mwah!